I wonder if Langston Hughes and Alex Haley got blazed before they told stories.
Born as Nasir Jones, he hit the rap scene in the early 90s and changed it for the better.
Imagine everybody flashing, fashion, designer clothes, lacing your click up with diamond rolls.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Nas songs.
They shooting. Made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book.
For this list, we've chosen our entries based on a combination of the artist's fan favorites and their most commercially successful songs. Number 10, Life's a Bitch. This song is one of the best examples of Nas's realistic portrayals of street life, crossed with the theme of hope.
Time was illmatic, keep static like wool fabric, pack a formatic to crack your whole cabin.
He rhymes passionately about the unfairness and uncertainty of tomorrow, using it as a reason to explain why we get high.
Life's a bitch and then you die. That's why we get high, cause you never know when you're gonna go.
AZ further elevates Nas's message about wanting a release from street life.
Long as we leaving thieving, we'll be leaving with some kind of doso. To the day we inspire, turn the papers, me and my capers, I'll be somewhere like the penny papers.
The song's beat has a smooth, jazz-influenced sound, not typical for early gangster rap, and this sets Nas apart from his contemporaries.
Life's a bitch and then you die. That's why we get high, cause you never know when you're gonna go. Life's a bitch and then you die. That's why we get fly. Yo, Nas, you ready? Ready when you are, Brain.
Number 9, Nas is Like.
Freedom of jail, clips inserted. A baby's being born, same time a man is murdered. The beginning and end. As far as rap goes, it's only natural. I explain my plateau and also what defines my name.
With a beautiful orchestral beat paired with the scratching of a record in the background, Nas chronicles his rise from street rapper to king of the scene in this single from I Am.
And of course, NAS are the letters that spell Nas like life or death. My rap, my poetry's deep, I never felt. Nas like half man, half amazing.
A top 40 single on the Billboard Hot Rap and R&B hip-hop charts, the song has been praised for his lyrics, including the similes Nas uses to illustrate how prolific he is as a rapper.
I'm like Chris Money, corporate accounts from a rich company. I'm like ecstasy for ladies. I'm like all races combined in one man, like the 99.
The self-proclaimed thug poet likens himself to sex to a nympho, among other things, while DJ Premier's producer's touch completes the picture.
Y'all know what I'm like, y'all play it in your system every night now. Not like life or death, I'm a rebel. My poetry's deep, I never felt.
Number 8, Made You Look.
Now let's get it all in perspective. For all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0, y'all know it's Nas, yo.
This single has one of the most recognizable beats in rap history.
Soldier survivors, stay laced in the best, well-dressed with finesse in the white tee, looking for white meat.
But Nas is a skilled enough MC that it doesn't overwhelm him.
You know I click-clack, where you and your men's at? Through the Smurf, through the WAP baseball bat. Rooftop like...
Case in point, Made You Look's chorus, in which he brings some of the nastiest disses.
To a page in my rhyme book, getting big money, playboy, your time's up. Where them gangsters, where them dimes at? They shooting. Made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book.
You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Nas further allows his wordplay to shine through when he stops the beat and closes out the song with his lyrics. Thanks to its old-school approach, the God's Son track is also a fan favorite.
And I like a little sassiness, a lot of class. Mommy, reach in your bag, past the fifth. I'm a leader at last. This a Don you with. Been on my dick. You love my style.
Number 7, Ether.
I put your soul like ether. Teach you the king, you know you. God's son across the belly. I prove you lost already. Brace yourself for the main event.
Continuing his beef with Jay-Z, Nas proves that he's the rightful king of New York here.
Who's the best? Pac, Nas, and Big. Ain't no best. East, west, north, south, floor style greetings. I embrace y'all with napalm. Blow.
On Ether, he leaves no stone unturned, calling out Jay for being fake and stealing from him as well as Biggie.
Biggie's your man, then you got the nerve to say that you better than Big. Sucking lips, won't you let the late great veteran live?
Nas's language is violent, graphic, and deeply personal, with the rapper even insulting Jay's appearance.
No jail bars, jigger, no pies, no case, just Hawaiian shirts.
Hanging with Little Chase, you a fan, a phony, a fake, a pussy, a stand. I still whip your ass, you 36 in a karate class.
The Stillmatic track came at a crucial time in his career, after many believed that his best works were behind him.
I'm trying to kick the shit you need to learn though. That ether, that shit that make your soul burn slow.
And helped Nas make his comeback after the weak reception of his previous record, Nostradamus.
Rockefeller died of AIDS, that was the end of his chapter. And that's the guy I chose to name your company after. Put it together. I rock hoes, y'all rock fellas.
Number 6, It Ain't Hard to Tell.
It ain't hard to tell. I excel, then prevail. The mic is contacted, I attract clientele. My mic check is life or death, breathing a sniper's breath.
Featuring samples from Michael Jackson, Kool and the Gang, and more.
Shining, sparkle like a diamond, sneaker Uzi on the Allen, and my army jacket lining hit the earth like a comet.
It Ain't Hard to Tell features a unique East Coast and hardcore hip-hop sound, courtesy of Nas and his producer, Large Professor.
It ain't hard to tell.
Lyrically, it's one of his strongest efforts, proving he can say so much in so little time.
Giving Mike's ministry cycles, streets disciple. I rock beats this mega trifle.
In fact, his words have become a hip-hop staple. They've been sampled by countless other rappers, including Kanye West and Mobb Deep.
Vocals are squeeze Glocks, MCs eavesdrop, though they need not to sneak. My poetry's deep, I never fell. Nas's rap should be locked in a cell. It ain't hard to tell.
Number 5, The Message.
Fake thug, no love, you get the slug. CB4 gusto, your luck low. I didn't know till I was drunk though. You freak niggas played out, get f***ed and ate out. Prostitute turned bitch, I got the gauge out.
While Nas gets his inspiration from many different sources, in The Message, he samples himself, taking lines from his 1994 track, New York State of Mind. Throughout the rest of the song, Nas chronicles the thug's life.
I peeped you frontin'. I was in the Jeep, sunk in the seat, tinted with heat, beats bumping. Across the street you was wildin', talking about how you ran to Allen in '89, laying up, playing the yard with crazy shine.
Drive-bys, drug dealing, and being mistreated by the police.
Somebody take this biscuit before the cops come. Then they came asking me my name, what the f***, I got stitched up and went through, left the hospital.
The It Was Written single also serves as a diss track to both Tupac and Biggie, both of whom he had a long-standing feud with.
Yo, said I'm thug getting it on in the world, you know?
Though it was only released as a single in France, it became and remains an underground hit.
To my thug niggas, New York and worldwide, yo, to the Queensbridge militia, 9-6 shit.
I'm here now, we here, it's your world.
Number 4, One Mic.
Yo, all I need is one mic, one beat, one stage, one person front, my face on the front page. Only
On this 4.5-minute tune, Nas brings it back to basics and proves a great MC only needs a mic and something important to say for a good song.
This is my hood, I'm a rap to the death of it, to everybody come on. Little brothers is grown, hood rats, don't abortion your wound. We need more warriors soon.
He raps over a simplistic, bass-heavy beat that transforms into the sound of sirens as the beat builds.
Leaving victims with doctors, if you really think you're ready to fly with my power, this is what Nas is about, brothers, the time is now.
Meanwhile, the lyrics contain strong religious allusions, with the rapper comparing his life to Jesus Christ and looking at the hard choices he's made to get off the streets.
I feel it in my gut that we take these dudes to war. Lie them down cause we stronger now, my people's the time is now.
Hitting the top 50 of the Hot 100, it's introspective, reflective rap at its best.
All I need is one mic. There's nothing else in the world. All I need is one mic. I wonder, will it take me under?
Number 3, If I Ruled the World, Imagine That.
Imagine smoking weed in the street without cops harassing. Imagine going to court with no trial. Lifestyle cruising blue Bahama waters.
When you pair two of the most thoughtful artists in hip-hop, you get a standout single like this one.
If I ruled the world, imagine that.
I free all my sons.
Nas imagines a world without racism, hatred, and poverty.
So many years of depression make me vision the better living type of place to raise kids in.
A world where all are free to pursue their dreams.
Wise is the old owl, plus the gold child, seeing things like I was controlling, click rolling, tricking 6 digits on kicks and still holding.
His idealism paid off as it became his first mainstream hit, landing him a spot within the top 60 of the Billboard Hot 100, as well as a Grammy nod for Best Rap Solo Performance.
If I ruled the world, imagine that. I'd free all my sons.
It's yours.
Number 2. The World Is Yours.
The world is yours. The world is yours.
It's mine. Whose world is this?
There's only one word that can be used to describe this song: smooth.
I sip the Don Pete, watching Gandhi till I'm charged and writing in my book of rhymes all the words past the margin.
With a relaxed, jazzy beat and the repetition of whose world is this?
I'm out for dead presidents to represent me.
Whose world is this?
The world is yours. The world is yours.
The song creates an optimistic atmosphere and message for his listeners.
The world is yours.
It's mine. Whose world is this?
The Illmatic track is easily considered one of the best hip-hop songs ever and has been sampled by many artists, including Jay-Z and Lil Wayne.
And I'm amped up. They like to champ up. Even my brains in handcuffs. Headed for
Inspired by the crime drama Scarface, The World Is Yours was a top 40 Billboard Hot Raps track too.
Plus I profile well, stash through the flock clothes, burning dollars, delight my stole, walk the blocks with a bop. Checking dames plus the games people play, bust the problems of the world today.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
I gave you power, I made you buck wow. How you like me now? I go blow, it's that shit that moves crowds, making every ghetto foul. You listen to Stevie, it sounded like heavy metal fans spinning records backwards of AC/DC. I get that, jump out the van back first, back upstairs, took off the black shirt. I'm in hold a foot down, represent to the fullest. Say what's up to Herb, Ice and Bullet. I left for half 100 in your commissary. You was my rival when push came to shove. One what? One love. One love. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. Not saying that our sons are less important.
I don't know how to start this shit, man.
Number 1. New York State of Mind.
Rappers are monkey flipping with the funky rhythm. I be kicking, musician, inflicting composition.
This song pairs a heavy jazz-inspired beat with gritty yet realistic content.
The pen of extreme now. Bullet holes left in my peepholes. Suited up with street clothes. Hand me a 9 and out the feet.
On Nas's 2 incredible verses, he boasts about his rapping prowess and opens listeners up to the true nature of life in New York's ghettos.
The game ain't the same. Got little pulling the triggers, fame to their name, claims of corners, crews without guns or corners.
Though Nas later cited Streets of New York by Cool G Rap as his primary influence, the final product is something wholly original to Nas and one of the rapper's finest pieces.
Beyond the walls of intelligence, life is a fire, a crime. When I'm in a New York state of mind. Say what? New York state of mind. Say what? New York state of mind.
Do you agree with our list?
New York state of mind.
Which Nas song is your favorite?
ROC, get gunned up and clap quick.
For more can't miss top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
I never sleep.